You say, tell me a story that's true. I grew up in a small town. It's like growing up in a village, only a little bigger, but same concept, right? Everybody watches everybody come in and go out every day. Everybody pretty much knows what's going on, and I don't know. I felt bigger than the place I grew up in, but over the years I met this girl, and I had dated her neighbor at one point, one of my first girlfriends, and for whatever reason, my first girlfriend wouldn't please me orally, inexperienced, whatever, didn't want to do it, whatever. So I didn't get to experience that. And when her and I broke up, well, this is when this girl and I first got together, and she showed me what I was missing, basically, and I could always thank her for that. And then we went, life goes on, whatever. I went my way, she went hers. A few years went by, and I was at my buddy's place where I was staying, and this girl shows up one day. I was sleeping on the couch, and this girl shows up. All I knew about her at that time, at that moment, because I was, like I said, asleep, and it all happened really fast. All I know is she had blonde hair, and at the time I didn't even register that it might have been her, but afterward I'm pretty sure I figured out that that's who it was. Anyway, this girl shows up, wakes me up on the couch, and then next thing I know, we're going into the bedroom to, and it was a weird day, but I'm pretty sure it was her. Her name's Pam. So life goes on again, and I'm living in Ottawa, and I'm talking to my sister, who I've been away from for a while, and I, thinking of going back to this town. And I'm like, well, who, if anybody, this is probably 2014 or something, 2016, something like that. I'm like, okay, who, if anybody, would I even want to see if I go back there? And I thought of her, and for shits and giggles, I decided to Google her name and, the area where I knew her from. Well, I found some information out, unfortunately. Apparently she died in a car accident in 2000. She was survived by her son, and I was able to find out that she did meet somebody and was able to, have a kid, and that the kid survived. And so I almost felt like reaching out to the kid saying, hey, I knew your mom, but I figured there wasn't really much point. And even though I lost family members, my grandparents, my parents, and siblings, I never really cried at the loss, because I believe that the Bible's true, that they're just sleeping, and if I don't see them in this life, I'll see them eventually, when the time, when time is fulfilled. But when I found out about Pam, I cried for 3 days, because I felt for her and she felt for me, but at the time I was so young and stupid, I didn't see what was right in front of me. I thought, oh, there's bigger and better out there, and I overlooked her. Who knows, we could have had a good time, however long it lasted. Anyway, true story.